Southern Stepdad here. I don't have a review video, well, my typical fashion, but I'm going to discuss two things. One is something I think is important when it comes to survival, and my favorite everyday carry knife. Then last, I'm going to actually go through a tacpack box again, but this one is their standard box. I am not sponsored by them, so if you're are my opinions about the stuff they send me, it will be unbiased, even if I were ever to be sponsored by them. I would be given an unbiased view of their items. Now, the first time, the thing that I think is most important when it comes to survival is keeping a good mindset when it comes to being in a survival situation. Because if you're trying to survive on a deserted island or out in the woods, keeping the thought that yes, you will be saved is a good way to keep going. But if you give up mentally and emotionally, you're more than likely may not survive. You just got to keep fighting to get through. You should never give up the fight to survive, especially when you've got things you're living for. I mean, mine would be making it back to my family. I mean, if you don't have family, I'm very sure, like a wife and kids, I should say, maybe your parents, your brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, the people who really you look after. Not you look after, but who have either looked after you or you looked after. Now I'm going to go to my everyday carry, my favorite everyday carry, because I've had it since 2012. I was deployed in Guantanamo Bay is when I got it, and it's been through a lot. I actually bought this Gator, Gerber Gator 2 back then, and it's I have not broken the blade except for maybe a couple teeth on the serrated end, but it's still got a very good serration. I've even used it to hold open a door, and all I did, and someone tried to close the door with it in it, and it just took a gouge out of this rubber. And I just super glued it back together, and it's been going strong. When I got it, it came with a carrying case and what was known as gut hook. I have actually since then misplaced the gut hook, and I think the carrying case is was at its end of its lifespan. And that was actually maybe a year or two ago when that happened. And it actually fits in a 9mm magazine case for like the M9, and it's got a lot of sentimental value, but I still use it when I go out. Now on to the things I got through that last stack pack. I should review that. The knife, I actually haven't been able to find it for a while. The past couple days, been bouncing all over, so I kind of misplaced it. But it held its blade, and I carried it for almost a month, and it didn't dull, didn't break. The the brass knuckle thing I had, which was that little rectangular aluminum thing with the bottle opener on it. I gave it to someone because they needed a self-defense item and they can't have any sharp objects around them at this point in time. But it's so they can defend themselves because they've had a few instances where they needed that and they didn't have it. So I gave it to them, and it's actually strong enough that I was able to open a bottle, and it got thrown around quite a bit before I gave it to them. I haven't been able to use the other items, and now I actually decided, since things have gotten a little better for me, so I've decided to get the standard subscription for tacpack, and I just recently got this month's, and I can show you what comes in the standard. And I haven't priced it, but they say it's almost $100, I believe. But first, and some of the stuff I actually will, I believe I will work now. This is some kind of insert, M-lock grip insert. So, and by the looks of it, if they're tan on this, I'll open up. I'm gonna see if they are actually tan on the inside, because I know most people have black rifle. Their ARs are black, or anything with M-lock grip is usually black. Oh, they match the case, so they're like that. You just stick them in there and the whole hole, or allow it to breathe so it cool off the barrel. And actually, it would break. Putting these in will actually break up just the solid black look, which is actually a good thing if you're trying to blend into your surroundings. All right, and then they call this, I believe, the MFT's Lucky magazine. The stand, as you can see, it's a standard capacitive magazine that you can see through. And it says it's pretty good. I'll tell you how good it is next video. Gun maintenance glove. I mean, there's people out there who would like to keep their hands clean when cleaning their firearms. I mean, I'm used to cleaning firearms without any gloves on for my 18 years in the Army. Let's see, discount coupon. Let's see, 9-line beanie. And as you can see, I'm actually wearing the hat from my last bag of items. We've got the R15 armorer's wrench. I actually had bought one before this, but this one's actually a lot nicer than the one I got. And and it's actually labeled everything on here. You got your hammer, free float, forearms, beverage, squares, flash hider, castle nut. And it's actually really heavy. And there's another coupon. And I guess they send a sticker for the magazine. And then you got your a leprechaun holding an AR. Yep. I will give you a review on the durableness of the magazine in the next video. And that's it. And I'll see you next time.